Hi everyone and welcome to the first iMeeting. This is a session that you're going to have on each and every of your team meetings going forward. So the agenda for today is to go through 6 different topics. It's going to be a business update. I'm going to talk about the milestones that we have for each and every quarter, and I'm going to talk about the results on the IPOs, the incentive that you already know about, Johnson Cup, and then I'm going to finish off talking about the focus study that is taking place right now. So our quarterly targets. The transition to our new large PET portfolio has been really successful, and the business units are very pleased with how smooth the physical transition of the old large PET packs out of the business and the new ones coming in have gone. So thank you all for all the work that you put into that. However, and there is a however, that transition has left us with a volume gap, but I will come back to that later on in this presentation and talk about how we can address it. When it comes to Coke Zero, hopefully you all know that you've been very successful in that, and thank you for that. And again, I will come back to that later on in this presentation. So looking at the Q1 slides, there's a lot of red on this slide, and there's 2 major reasons for it. The customers where we operate are falling behind, discounters and Waitrose. The second reasons for our underperformance would be competitor activities. So P3 is a far better story with Asda and Sainsbury's performing ahead of plan, mainly driven by 30 packs in Asda and a general overperforming in JS. Looking into the total numbers for P3, as you can see, we are under-delivering on volume and gross profit. However, the gross profit per case is slightly better, which is driven by a strong performance in IC. So when it comes to the Q1 IPO numbers, I need to say a big thank you. We have over-delivered the Coke Zero target by 8%. That's a brilliant performance. And when it comes to the transition of the large PET portfolio, as you can see, all of the numbers are around 98%. And I know that there are some issues out there in a few stores with listening and so on. So overall, that is a great achievement. So thank you. So looking at the actual targets for Q2. Small stores would be 1 display, large stores will be 2 displays, everything focusing on the 1.75 litre, except for World Cup, where the focus will be on the 4 times 1.5 litre. So in addition to the quarterly targets, you all really know about the incentive, where the biggest prize would be a trip for a team to go to Paris on a study trip. So for me, there are 3 major reasons to believe that we are able to win the cup this year. First being look a success. I know that we're working hard out there in order to bring that to life in store. People, there are some great people out there in those cities. And third, we have already won it for 2 times, so why couldn't we win it for a third? So finally, Project Focus. This is a project that we do twice a year throughout the European business. And as you can see on the screen, there's a number of people from the home channel taking part of it. The reasons for doing this project is to understand where we spend the time and how we can be more efficient going forward. So I really would like to thank you, the people on this screen. So Q2 is all about large PET and World Cup. Those are 2 very strong reasons to believe that we can deliver some great numbers. However, in addition to that, we also have the incentive and the Summerfield Johnson Cup. I hope you feel as comfortable as me that we are going to deliver some really strong numbers. I now hope that you're going to have a great team meeting.